right now.
Hey, good evening, everyone. I hope y'all are having a wonderful Easter. It is a semi-nice day today, kind of windy, but I hope y'all have had a good Easter this week or this yesterday or today. I'm sorry, man. I've been all over the place today, so busy. So y'all look on me. But I'm gonna tell you what, guys. It is now Bigfoot hunting season, and it is on. It'll be another couple more days, and we're gonna go camping and up in Salt Fork and see if we can't find. That's right, big fella right here. We're going to go over there and see if we can find him or get something out of him anyway. See if we can't do some holler stream this. But anyways, that's what we're going to try to do. But in that time, over the winter, we decided that my wife wanted to go. So in order for her to go, we decided to get a camper. And we thought it might be interesting to you guys what it takes to get set up in a camper. If you're like me, I was green at it. I've hauled boats and stuff like that, but a camper is a different story. And getting it set up is a different story. So, guys, if you'll be patient with me, we'll show you a little bit about our camper, what we took to get it set up, and maybe it'll help you if you decide to get one. And if you've already got one, it might show you something. I doubt it, but you probably know more than we do. But hey, this is what it took for us. So, if you don't mind, come over here. And we'll just start right here in the corner. This is a Gulfstream Marilite. It's not the biggest, the fanciest. It's no frills and thrills, but it does what we want it to do. Uh, Here in the corner, I'll show you this bumper here. It's got storage that you can put in your sewage line, and right beside it, you'll see that you've got a jack that helps stabilizes you. Of course, it's on concrete right now, but uh, you'll kind of it this right here twist it down, and you can kind of stable out your camper. Over here, you got is your hot water heater. Okay, and as you move on, you've got your awning right here. And this awning is electric, so that'll make it nice and sunny days. Make sure you fold it back up when it gets windy. All right. Now, as we get right here, of course, now this is a single axle. You got to have wheel chocks. Make sure you get wheel chocks. Yes, sir. Got to have those things. Anyways, but here we got us an electrical outlet for the outside. And right here beside it is another cable antenna. It's got cable antennas all over this thing. This is going to be your kitchen window, of course. We'll show you all that kind of stuff here in just a minute. Let's see here. I don't know if we locked this up or not. We did. But anyway, we got storage in there, and it's probably a good thing because it needs cleaning up and readjusted before we go. So, but yeah, there's plenty of storage. And the way this one works, it's curved up in here, and it goes in, and there's a center part that goes in underneath the bed, giving you extra storage. It's a fantastic design on this thing. Around the front up here on your tag, you see you got your Gulfstream on your tongue, I should say. You're gonna have your jack, of course, and you always want something underneath it. Make sure your propane tank's full, guys. If you buy a used one, make sure it's full. Okay. Right here, of course, is your battery. Now I do, and I do think anybody that's pulling one with the kind of vehicle I've got, we've got a Dodge 1500. Uh, we feel like you need the weight distributing hitch to it, and we've hauled it with the Jeep, but the Jeep just wasn't big enough, so we ended up getting another truck. But that is fantastic, guys. Safety wise, I think that's really important. So if you can get you a weight distributing hitch, it'll help you out a lot. Okay. All right. As we go back here, yeah, again, you're going to have your other side of your storage right here. I believe it's locked up also. This clip here, if you're wondering, is for you to hold open your cargo here so you can get in, get out, whatever you need. Up there, you'll see that thing sticking out. That is part of your gutter system. Guys, it took me a while to figure that out. I said, what in the world is that? I done tore it up. All right. Over here, this is going to be your dinette window. You'll see in just a minute what it looks like. But this is why we're trying to show you to you and point out some things so you'll get familiar with it in case you ever do want to do something like this. Right here, of course, we got chalks, and guys, we got them chalks from Walmart for like $5 or $10, and it does a pretty good job. I really like those more than I do the wood chalks, but uh, cheap and inexpensive, you'll like it. Right here is your fresh water tank. Oh, did we have a fit today dealing with this thing? I'll explain that to you later. Okay. And right here is your electric hookup. This is a 30 amp. Okay. There are 50s, and if you got a 50, you need to convert it over to 30 or vice. You probably won't run it off of 50. Anyways, right here is your city water. Big difference in this, in which I will explain here in just a little bit. We do have a guest coming on, which is Oldbear. Okay. And down here underneath, I don't know if you can see it, but right there is your fresh water tank drain. So when you need to drain it, there you go. So let me go ahead and cut that off. We drained it earlier. And over here, you'll see, and you'll have all kinds of questions and wonder about this kind of stuff. And that's kind of why we're doing this. But if you'll look right here, it's got wastewater holding, sewer outlet, and your sewage holding. Okay. Your wastewater is from when you wash dishes and taking showers and such. This is when you drain out your tanks here, so that's why it's there. And of course, you got your sewage holding tank. That's of course, and I think you got that self-explanatory. Right here is your low point drains. You will hear about that sometime too. All right, now if you look down here, you've got your black tank right here and your gray tank right here. When you drain these tanks, you always make all right. Of course, you got another cable antenna. That goes back here, and you have a spare tire. All right, let's go on inside and show you guys what it looks like inside as we go around. I hope we're still on. All right, guys. I happen to really didn't like this step because it's kind of flimsy, as you can see. It's not really flimsy now, but you know how it goes after time. That's going to bend. So we went and got us a jack right there to help hold it up and make it more sturdier. And to get it a good step, we put a 6x6 block, and that helps us step up inside. So we'll go inside now. Here you go. Y'all come on in. Like I said, guys, this is pretty much a basic design, but this is the design that my wife wears. And as you walk in, and there's a shelf right on with these right here that we thought was pretty cool. Angle cuts, and it goes right up in that little angle and makes it really nice, giving you extra storage and stuff like that. It's got a lip for whatever. And of course, we got us a Bigfoot night light, and you have a USB. I hope we're still on. It says we're still live. Right back in your connections. And let's see here what they're saying. All right. All right. Sorry about that, guys. But anyways, here's your dinette. Yeah, there we go. Sorry about that. My apologies, guys. It took me a minute or two, but anyways, we wanted to kind of show you what it takes to get set up in something like this. Let me see who's all here now that I'm back inside. All right, let's see here. All right, Stephen Hicks. All right, how you doing today, Stephen Hicks and Josh? Hey, man, Josh is the reason he has set up all this kind of stuff, and we want to thank him for getting it set up. And Josh, hey, happy Easter. Roll Tide to Stephen Hicks. I got to tell him that. Vanessa Charles, how are you doing? I'm glad to see you. Barb Rose, I know who that is. That's Miss Barbie Bear to the rest of us. Let's see here. Vicky Bives, I'm glad to meet you, hon. I've never seen you here before, but I'm glad to see you. And of course, there's my guy Henry. Henry, buddy, he does good stuff. I love Henry. Do you think I would make a good sales? You're funny, Stephen. You're funny. Anyways, Mr. Athens, how you doing, buddy? That's right. He is risen. Blessed be the Lord. Happy Easter again to everybody. Neil Decker, good to see you, buddy. Hope to see you real soon. I think Neil's going to make it up here to the camp out with us. Let's see here. Let me ease on down here before I bring on Mr. Bear. Got a little dark. Yeah, guys, I was kind of losing signal, but I'm hoping we're back good. Yeah, that's why I tried to hurry up and come on in. Okay. Oblisa or Blissus. I can't pronounce that name, brother, but it is Obelus. Good evening from Texas. How y'all doing? All right, guys, let's get on with it now, and let's bring in Old Bear, and we're gonna talk about some things coming up. So, y'all welcome in Old Bear. Old Bear
What do you
from.
say, bud?
Hey, man, I'm in a rush and a hurry. I hope I don't have to do this ever again. Phew, I see that I lost some signal out there, and I said I better hurry up and get back in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, we're camping out in Sasquatch country. Yes, sir. We are going to Salt Fork coming up this week and looking for a great time to enjoy some good food, good company, and just have us a good time out there messing around, see if we can't do something around Bigfoot. What about you, Bear? What do you think?
Well, I know we're going to have a good time because first thing we're doing, we're camping. Uh, we ain't got we ain't got all those people like in the city to deal with. No traffic, right in the country, good clean fresh air, and good food.
Oh, Robert Cole. Bigfoot, yes, from Scotland. Love it. Yes, sir. We do too. Glad to meet you, and I hope you enjoy the show. Yeah, there's been several interesting things that's happened up there.
Hmm.
The last year that I went, and I'm thankful and I'm proud that you guys took me in and showed me the place and allowed me to come do a little bit of camping with y'all. And I really do appreciate it, you and Josh, and I thank y'all both. Uh, but we haven't got to quote see a sighting, but we've had some interesting things happen in those 2 Saturdays. I was just there for 2 Saturdays. Ain't no telling what all y'all went through. You care to tell anybody about what happened when I wasn't there?
Well, spring of last year, we went out on Thursday night and Friday night, and let's see. We didn't have a sighting, but we got eye shine yes, for sure. And definitely had activity going on. Heard footfalls, not hooves, foot. Um, and then in August, well, at the meeting that you was there, we had a tree branch get broken that you found the next day when you took a walk the next morning. Um, We had the Bonnet Goose go off on that Saturday night, the first one, and many people heard different sounds like grunts and stuff like that. Um, and then in August of last year, on Thursday night, we had a rather large group with us, but
Mm,
it didn't matter. It didn't seem to matter. Um, we still heard some sounds and stuff like that. And then on Friday night, uh, we had two creatures approach us. We didn't get a very good look at them. It wasn't a Class A sighting, but we did get to see the forms walk up and heard them walking up and had to, because there was women there, they started to get a little scared. And I had to walk in between them and the group, which ain't no big deal to me, but it is to other people. And then what did we do on Saturday night? Went out with the group.
mm-hmm.
We didn't did some calls. Didn't get anything on that night. First place, second place. We did hear a distant scream, but um, hopefully with this camp out, we're going to approach it a little bit differently. Um,
Yeah.
there have been Josh got a recording right there in the campground here a few weeks ago,
Yeah, sure did.
and we're looking forward to that to see if and Josh has an experiment he wants to do, and you have one that you want to do.
Sure.
I'm in on yours, and Josh, um, well, he knows how to deal with these things. He's been around them for quite a few years. He's been investigating for quite a few years, so he should be just fine. Besides, you'll be there at the campground. He wouldn't have any trouble.
Oh no, no. Speaking of Josh, this is the shirt that he got me. Oh, I don't know if I can get that thing out there. Buckeye Society, Buckeye Cryptid Society, Bigfoot Research, and guys, it's he is on. There we go. This is his shirt. Lovely shirt. I wish I could turn around and show you the back of it. It's all bright and green. It's just a lovely shirt. I enjoy it. But that's him right there. Buckeye Cryptid Society of Bigfoot Research. His name is Josh Ensley. He's the one that set this up. And if you can, go over and check him out. All right. I'm going to make sure I pinched him in there real quick. Anyways, Bear, you've got a question here. And I think you probably need to answer it yourself. Let's see here. My wife and I are going next week to Salt Fork. How do I get a hold of you? I'm not sure where to go or who I contact. You care to answer? And that's from Mr. Scotty M.
Scott, do you already have a invite? You got it when you came on the show. Um, but all you have to do is go to exit 47 on I-77 above Cambridge. Get off there, head north on 22, and when you see the big brown sign for Salt Fork, go 1 mile, turn left on Parker Road,
Mm-hmm.
and then once you turn left on Parker Road, you will go between a swamp, which will be on both sides of you. And once you cross that bridge right there that goes across that swamp, the very next left that turns up, it's a gravel road. We're right there. It is called Salt Fork Group Campground. You can type that into Google, and it'll lead you right to the entrance.
Mm-hmm. Be careful though; you'll miss that turn if you happen to. Uh, I do have a question for Scott. Is he coming in a camper? So if he does, if he happens to miss that turn, and it's pretty simple, Scott. It really is. Once you get off the interstate and get on, what is it, 70 or 71 going north?
22. It's
Okay,
a high 22.
yeah. Ohio 22 is the one you're looking for, and that's Candace Road. You'll turn on it.
Yeah.
I think you turn right, and you go up, like you said, you'll go pretty good ways, but your Parker Road is the one you want to look at. If you look up Salt Fork State Park, down at the bottom east side, southeast side, if you want to call it, there's a corner there. It says camp or group camp out camping. Okay, you have a tent, good. So that way, if you get turned around, there is another road after you pass Parker Road that you can get turned around and come back if you happen to miss it. But you can GPS it, and you're looking for the group campground is what you're looking for on Parker Road. You can. We are going to be there Thursday.
Thursday through, we'll be leaving probably by 11 on Sunday.
Okay. Yep. You got to leave by 11. 12 o'clock is not necessarily the check-in time. You can get there any time between that.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you this, Scott. Oldbear, won't you repeat your email so he can try to get a hold of you? I know it's Oldbear's Den of Bigfoot.
Yeah. Old Bears Den. It's OldBearsDen 2019 at gmail.com.
Okay. So that way, Scott, if you can, you go back and watch the show, catch up to it, and get it again. That way, you can send him an email, and he can probably help you out a little bit more, a little bit better, if that's okay.
I'll
All
just
right.
send him a pin drop.
Yep. Send him a pin drop. He says he thinks he'll be there Friday midday. I will be there Thursday evening myself. Scott, I hope to see you there, buddy. All right. Before we move on, we've got some new viewers tonight, and I like that idea, Henry. Let's see here. Let's see. Bigfoot becomes as seen as part of our natural world. They always have been. Hello, Tim. How are you doing, buddy? That's Ohio Bigfoot Researchers. Hope you're doing well tonight. Happy Easter to you. Okay, Brad, this is a real question for you. And you know, we like to tell the truth. We like to help folks on here as much as we possibly can, and the truth that hits our eyes, anyways. Our Texas gentleman, I believe he's from Texas. Man, if I'm wrong, look at me. I think Robert Call is the one from Scotland. How do you discourage them from coming around your house? We put up motion sensor floods, blackout drapes, and don't go out at night anymore. No food left outside, and cleared all the brush. They want to know, do you have any ideas? Also, we put up dusk to dawn lights in strategic places. And let's see here. Okay. Henry says he used security cameras solar style all sides on the garage. They do not like the IR. Then I put up 7 games out to act like a fence. Just a little redirect action. I like it.
Right.
I like it. If you don't want them coming around, some people like them coming around. All right. I'm gonna let you go on with that there.
Okay. You've done half of what you need to do. You can use game cameras. Just make sure they have good batteries in them. Place them at the edge of your yard, on a tree, on a pole, whatever. It doesn't have to have, if you want to get pictures of them, that's perfectly fine. But you don't have to have a card in it. Just so it makes that noise and they see that it's there. They understand what a game cam is. They've seen them in the woods all the time, and they stay out away from them. So if that does not work, then contact me at oldbearsden 2019 at gmail.com, and I can tell you what else you can do. I won't tell it here. And if you don't have neighbors behind your house, within a mile of your home, go out and make you a shooting range in your backyard and do some light plinking with 22s, something of that nature, to where you got a very heavy backstop. preferably a hillside, and they will get the message. They understand that you now have guns, and they don't want to mess with those. They know what guns will do to them.
And they know the area they're shot in.
Yes.
And the reason I say that a particular area that me and you've been to has a gun range, but yet they roam right beside it. But they
Yeah.
don't come on the gun range, as far
No.
as we know. All right. We got a trick question before we move on. Hi, Miss Joanne. I'm glad to see you. Always glad to see Miss Joanne. Love her to death. And of course, there's the lovely Sharon. I forget where Sharon's from. I know it's not here in the States. Can't remember. The utility easement behind us. They're traveling. Yep, they're traveling. Robert Call wants to know, is Bigfoot dangerous to us? That's a trick question.
Well, it is a good question. Yes, Bigfoot can be dangerous to human beings. There's been many occasions over the years where I've had to go and help people get rid of them because they've killed their chickens, ducks, killed the family cow, they've killed their dogs, tore the eaves off the back of their house, crushed a new $2,500 stainless steel grill. And that's not a person doing that. I mean, they crushed it flat.
Mm,
It looked like a pancake of
that
steel.
make me mad too.
Um, and they weren't feeding these creatures. They didn't invite them. They didn't do anything to warrant the level of aggression from these creatures. And in that aggression, they've learned how not to be afraid of humans. But then when you introduce a new aspect of human life, they remember their fear. But they can be very aggressive towards us. I've been charged. I've had a tree pushed over on top of me, knocking me off a 3 foot high bank into a 4 foot deep mud hole in November. Um, that was kind of a situation where I never did anything, but they just didn't like me there, and they made sure that I understood that I needed to leave. So that happens, but they do become aggressive towards humans. If you get too near to their young, or you get too near to the females, or it's, and I hate to say this, but blondes and redheads, when it comes to women, even men need to watch out because they seem to like that hair color. I don't have that problem personally, but when I was younger, when I was a kid, I used to have fire engine red hair, and so I've not had to deal with that, but I've had to help a few women that have been not accosted, but pursued, let's say, by male Bigfoot.
I'll tell you one thing. That time when you said that one get pushed a tree over on top, yeah, I wish I was doing this.
Well, no, that wouldn't have been a good video because when I come up out of that water, I mean, that water was rank. It'd been sitting there all summer long, and it is red clay, and who knows what else was in it, diesel or gas or oil or whatever. But all that coming up out of it, I looked like the creature from the Black Lagoon at that point.
Oh, Lordy. And just to reiterate with Oldbear, I have to say it this way. There are times that there's things that we don't know about that kind of gets what I call hidden underneath the rug.
Mhm.
But most of the time, you're going to hear stuff that's benign or slightly aggressive. Like he said, trees, rocks, stuff like that. Serious injury is more rare. So if you really
Right.
look at it, most of your sightings is one running across the road, one behind a tree that wants to get away from you, that kind of deal. So most of
Hmm.
your encounters are going to be benign. So don't freak out. If it ain't hollering, screaming, and running at you, you're going to be just fine. And
Yeah.
even then, you probably still will be. But I'm going to walk out of there. Don't run. Walk out of there, and you should be okay. If
Hmm.
uh, if it ain't, oh, well, I guess we won't see you back on this channel no more. All right, now, Bear, I know I put the grin on your face.
No, my wife did.
Uh-oh, what'd she do?
She grabbed her head when you said that.
Oh, Lordy. Yep, that's right. All right, guys, the main reason we come on here is because of the upcoming camp out.
Hmm.
We're going to be doing some three campouts this year, as far as we know.
Hmm.
The first one is coming up this week, and uh, like you said, he is the ringleader of this particular camp out. He is going to be doing an experiment. Uh, and thankfully, I'm going to get a chance to do an experiment that I've been curious about for a long time that I want to put to the test. And I want to thank you and Miss Barb for participating to help me out.
Hmm.
Uh, guys,
Pleasure.
we will be doing some lives and from the camp out, and that's why we're kind of getting into this now. I'll be doing some lives. I don't know if Oldbear will be, but he will be there with us, so he'll
Mhm.
be on my lives too. And we're going to interview. I say interview. We're going to talk to everybody that's there, get to know them. It doesn't matter where they are at or where they're from. We just want to kind of let people see who you are. When they see a face, they can put a face to the name. They'll like that, and anything that has happened, during the weekend, pretty much. So y'all stay
Mhm.
tuned for that, and it may be popped up quick, guys. Because everything a lot of times happen around there is spur of the moment. But we got some
Mhm.
interesting stuff coming up this weekend, so catch us. We probably won't be on Thursday night because we'll get there kind of late, but we'll definitely be coming on some Friday. It could be mid time of the day, maybe at night. We don't know. We've got a group thing coming up on Friday night, Saturday night, and of course we'll leave Sunday. So guys, stay with us. Hope we can put some good stuff out there for you guys. All right, Bear. We happen to have another camp out coming up in August.
Yes.
Okay, you want to tell them about that one?
Yes. This one is put on by uh, mm, Josh again. It's in his name. It's under his group. He has been gracious enough to put me in as part of this camp out and the one in August. And that one, we plan right now um, as doing it as possibly, just open invitation. We're not sure yet. The reason this upcoming camp out here starting Thursday is invitation only is because we had quite a few people coming from out of state to come to the camp out, like Scott, and we wanted to keep it kind of smaller so we could do uh, these um, experiments with Bigfoot to try to get more interaction with them. Hopefully, get something like sounds or even a visual, you know, on recording, whether it's thermal, and we'll, after with this camp out, we'll come and do a live, and that's what we'll do. But right now, we're keeping this one small. The one in August to be right now an open invitation, and we'll do bigfooting every night. Um, Thursday night with people that come. Friday night and Saturday night also. We may do some Bigfooting in the campground because that is where my beautiful wife saw 3 little ones. I saw a female, and then the next night we saw the big ugly male come in. So they come into the campground, and my wife and your better half, Icebox, wants to see the little ones again. So,
Don't be picky. I'll take
well, I know, but they don't understand. Those things grow up sometimes. So
any.
it's been a few years. So they're going to be a little bit bigger, maybe a little ugly, but you never know.
But there might be new babies.
Oh, you ain't gonna pet them.
No, you just want to see them.
Yeah, Mama ain't too far behind. You know that.
I know, but how far was I away from where they were?
About 60 to 70 feet.
Yeah, it was a good way to put.
Yep. Any closer, you might have heard Mama say something about that.
Yeah.
Mm. Yes, sir. And before I forget, you said that right. Josh is going to be doing some experiments up there in the left-hand corner. We don't know nobody up there interfering with his experiments. Let's put it that way.
Right.
But we will give updates with Josh as we go along, whether he gets something or not. But I'm sure he's going to be trying it all weekend. So
Yeah.
kind of look for that too. That should really be interesting. I look forward to that. Yes, you're right, Josh. The August campout is dedicated to Bear for his birthday. How'd you going to be?
Do I have to tell?
Yes, you do. We're live.
Oh, man. I'll be 57 on the 24th of August.
Ooh, 57. You got a long ways to go to catch up with me. All right.
I know. You know.
All right. Now, this one is the one that nobody knows about yet, and we are sending out. This one will definitely be open invitation, but we're
Yes.
doing one in August on the last weekend before hunting season. I reckon starts, or they're going to
August
post
or October.
October, October the 2nd.
Right.
If
Through
I'm
the 5th.
October the 2nd through the 5th, same place, Salt Fork Group Campground. I kind of requested this one because if you read a lot of stories or hear a lot of stories, a lot of things happen in October. And this
Mhm.
being the only real chance that we could get, we decided to reserve it. And this one is in Oldbear's and my name this time. But it will be open invitation. Uh, protocol, guys. Y'all know not to show out, stir up trouble or anything like that. But we want it for anybody and everybody to come and have a good time and see what we can find out in October. It's kind of uh, I'm going to put it to you like this. My sighting happened in October. A lot of people's sightings happen, and they seem to move around more. Um, so I think it was a good date. I wish we could have got it in the middle or something like that, but hey, we get what we could get. But anyways, it will be open, guys. If you want to come, all right. Uh, I would suggest you email. You don't have to. You can just show up if you know where it's at. But if you need directions or you want to show, just email Bear. He will give you directions. I'm gonna have Bear give out his email again. Josh has a Facebook page. I've already showed it, and I'll show it to you again. You might can get in touch with us that way. I'm pretty sure they can, can't they, Josh? There you go. That's him. Bigfoot Cryptid Society of Bigfoot Research. Connect with him on Facebook, and he probably can help you out. All right. But Bear, if you don't mind, I wish I had your email down here, but I don't. But can you go ahead and tell them again your email just in case, because they might want to make early plans to come.
Right. It is Old Bears Den 2019 at gmail.com. Now, Oldbear has an S at the end, so and it's spelt exactly like it is. It's all lowercase. Um, so if you got any questions, you need to find out where it's at because you don't know. You're more than welcome to email me. I'll answer your email as soon as I can. I still work, so it might take me a day or two. Don't think I'm trying to, hide or something like that. Uh, Sometimes I get busy with my job and forget to check my email. But
Yeah.
you're more than welcome to come. Anyway.
Yeah. John bringing everything so excited by hibernation. Maybe, maybe not. We don't know. You know how it is when nobody really knows. But October is the last hurrah. Yeah, they are more apt to be seen in October, and I guess the
Hmm.
second best would be your April. August is August. You know, it's kind of getting August is kind of right there, right before harvest season. All
Yeah.
right, so good deal, Scott. All right, that's all we got for tonight, or at least I do. Bear, you got anything else?
Um. No. No. Um. Do we need to go through that checklist again for your camper?
Well, we can. I mean, if people are interested, that's why we tried to hurry up. For what it took to get to where we're at now. We sure do.
Hmm.
We want to talk about our fiascos?
Our fiasco or yours?
You had one, and I've had what I call my uh, introduction to the maiden voyage of panicking, of trying to get things ready to go. And guys, that's why try to show the camper at first is to let people understand you're going to run into problems, and it is a process. You ain't gonna just go get a camper and go poop straight out there camping if you don't know what you're doing. And I like to be thorough. So uh,
Okay. Let's do it this way. When did you buy your camper?
I think we bought it in November.
Okay.
Yep.
And this is April.
Mhm.
Do you have everything in your camper, the checklist that I gave you, like wood blocks, wheel
Mhm.
chalks,
Mhm.
check and make sure your propane's full and the water and, you know, de-winterize your camper and all that stuff. All that's done, right?
It is.
Okay. So you're good.
We hope.
If you ain't, we'll be there. Even though I had a issue with our camper, we have a solution to it, and it will be done tomorrow night before I go to bed. But my issue was electrical, and it's a long process.
Yeah. I will tell them, guys, I had my camper winterized. Mine was a new one, and I'm sure even the old ones, uh, they have them winterized too. But I had to flush mine out, and this is the first time that we've actually tried to run water through it. And I filled up my tanks, like Bear said, go put you about 2 or 3 gallons in your fresh water, cut your water pump on, and flush it out. Well, that didn't work. So I called him again. Oh, now you're going to have about 5 or 6 gallons. All right. I put 5 or 6 in there. Didn't work. So we put 10, and then we put 13. Still didn't work. So I said, well, with this, I went and grabbed me a water hose and I throw that sucker in there, and I filled it up. Uh, Still didn't work. Called him again. Well, go out there and tilt your trailer up on its dadgum side where to force feed it in there. Basically, what he was telling me. He told me to raise it up, tilt it back, try to get because it's gravity fed, and that didn't work either. Come to find out, when they winterized it, they had left the switch up and wouldn't let the water flow through. Man, I was in a panic. Man, my water's not working. And I appreciate all the help, but we got it figured out. It is working fine now. Everything's working great. We do have our wheel chocks. We've got our blocks. We've got our jacks. We've got propane's full. The only thing I like doing now is getting some more firewood for cooking, and the hitch and redoing my storage. So I make sure I got all my rooms set up the way I want it. And that's it. We're ready to go. Outside of getting food, we're good to go.
Yeah, well, my fiasco happened uh here last week. Um, I heard my camper making a clicking sound, and I went out, grabbed the keys out of my truck, and I'm trying to figure out where the clicking sound's coming from, and open the door, and it appears that the module that runs my slide, runs my awning, connects all the lights inside the camper, the awning light, the porch light, the step light, my AC, all of that. Evidently, it had caught on fire. The module got hot and caught on fire. Now, none of this stuff was on. Even the breakers for it were off. I was just doing what I normally do, is keep my batteries charged up. And it could have got a short inside the module, and that's what caught it on fire. Luckily, it didn't burn my camper down. And but now tomorrow I have to replace the module so I can get lights inside and outside while we're there camping. The awning is electric, but there is a way to roll it out, and that'll be fun. So, whatever. But we'll work through it. And like always, the Oldbear's going to make it. And my wife went food shopping today, and she bought a bunch of stuff. And we have the cooler ready. The Bigfoot mat you've seen behind my head a few times.
Yep.
It's ready. I got an extra 40 gallons of water. I got a new tank because my other one, evidently, some squirrels or chipmunks or mice decided that plastic tastes good and they ate it, ate a hole in it. So we got all that taken care of. And we have a surprise for Icebox when we get there.
It ain't a sharp stick, is it?
No, they're forced for marshmallows.
Oh, okay.
Anyways,
That's all right.
It's Icebox is he's a good friend of mine.
I try to
Consider him more of a brother than I do a friend.
be. Yep.
And we've got to know him and his wife. And since this is their camper's maiden voyage, we decided to make their life a little bit easier on them.
Mm-hmm.
So we got them something nice for their camper. We try to help them out.
Yep, sure have. And you've been a big help in all this time. All I want to hear is Miss Barbie Bear. Is she ready? Is she excited?
Oh, yes, I'm excited. Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, she's
Can't
chomping
wait.
at the bit. I thought I was going to have to call and say, guys, I'm not going to be able to make it.
Yeah.
And she said, I don't care if we have to sleep in the truck. I knew what that meant. Whatever it costs, get it fixed. So I'm getting it fixed.
I told you. They'll be sleeping in my camper, and me and you be sleeping in trucks. I know what's going to happen. You better get that camper fixed.
Right. I understand. It'll be done tomorrow evening. So then all I got to do is air the tires up on the camper, make sure everything that I can get to work works, and air the tires up. And Thursday morning at 7:00 promptly, I'll be outside sticking the water hose in, fill that tank up, and fill the other tank that I got here, for extra water, so everybody will have enough water. And once I got that done, I'm hitting the road.
I hear you. We'll be leaving. My wife's got to work half a day. We'll be leaving here probably around 11 o'clock, 11:15. Hopefully we'll get there around 4:30, 5 o'clock. And yes, Mr. Scott M., we can't wait to meet you either. So when you get there, bud, or if you happen to see me, come up, shake my hand, introduce yourself. I'd love to meet you, and let's have a good time. All right,
Yeah.
Flat Rock, where you been, man? That's all I want to know. Where you been? Late as usual. I've been sitting here waiting on you. I've killed almost an hour, and you just now show up. All right, well, that's the end of the show, fellas, and let's. By the way,
one other thing I wanted to say.
what's up?
We are currently working on a special speaker
Oh, yeah.
for October.
Yes, we are.
And we're working on that right now.
Mhm.
We plan on having speakers on Friday night. There might be one. I know there's one.
Yeah.
And then there will be a second speaker, maybe Friday night, maybe Saturday, or maybe Thursday. We're not sure yet.
Mhm.
But the thing of it is, we're also on Saturday,
Yeah.
since it's October, we are going to prepare a large thing of chili,
Yep.
and everybody will get to partake of the chili Saturday evening after the Bigfoot calling contest. No matter your age, I don't care if you're 5 or 95. You want to come and throw your hat in the ring and see if you can make Bigfoot calls and impress the judges. And there are going to be 3 judges. And of course, I've got to be one because I was told that it wouldn't be fair to anyone in my age group.
That's right.
But
You're a
that
ringer.
don't mean a whole lot. And then Miss Barbie Bear is going to be the second judge.
Mhm.
And the third judge is going to be your better half icebox.
Uh-oh. She likes
So if you enter, you'll get at least one vote, we hope.
I probably wouldn't even get it from her. She loves me that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because I did forget about we're going to have a contest. But yeah, we're trying to get us a special guest, and I hope it works out. I really do.
Yes.
It would be a
Yes.
great
I would
time.
love to have him come.
Yeah.
I will tell you, it is a he, and that's it. You can ask all you want, and I will not divulge name.
Nope. Until we get an absolute, and even then, we might not. Well, I tell you what, if we get an absolute, we might announce his name. Okay, we might.
Yeah.
We'll have to, we'll talk about it. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I really hope it works out. And if
Me
he does
too.
it, we're gonna probably look at getting somebody else. And hopefully we will. But yeah, we're gonna try to have at least 2 guest speakers this time in October. It should be fun.
Mhm.
So guys, we're trying to tell you early enough, so maybe you can make some plans. Some of you folks may have vacation time that would really like to come do this with us. I think it's going to be a great time of the year to do. Sound like fun. How would it be? Hey, Robert, I got Scottish blood in me. If you knew my last name, you go, wow, he does. All right, so I love Scotland. Yes, sir. Irish too. All right. Well, that's all I got as far as the announcements and everything. Barry, anything else
Mhm.
you want to talk about, or
Nope.
any questions
We're
from the
good.
channel? Okay.
No, we're good.
Yep. Brian Barber, good to see you, brother. Glad to see you. Come check you out every now and then. But happy Easter to you, brother.
Yes. Happy Easter, everyone.
Yes, sir. All right, guys, we're going to get out of there, get out of here. Uh, Next time we'll be on will probably be Friday at some time. Could be Saturday, but more likely it's going to be Friday, introducing folks around and
Mm-hmm.
everything. But we're hopefully by well, we're going to do our experiment Thursday, so maybe we can come back with you something on that, let you know how that worked out. So y'all just catch us, just have your phone with you or be close to the computer because we may pop on at any given time. So guys, y'all catch us all this coming weekend. It will start Thursday, right?
Yep.
Right. Hello, David Roston. Good to see you again, buddy. All right. Well, guys, I'm sorry, but we're going to get out of here. Unless you guys got any questions, want to make any kind of comments, I'm going to give you a couple more seconds. If you do, great. We'll answer them, whatever. And we're going to get out of here and get ready to go for work because we're all getting excited. We're going to knock this week out and go Bigfoot hunting. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. I don't see no comments popping up that we know of. All right. Well, I'm going to tell you what. Thank you, Robert. Robert Call, David Rosty, Stephen Hicks, that's my boy, Barb Rose, Mr. Athos. I know what he wants me to call him, leaving me alone. Brian Barber, Flat Rock. Sorry, brother, you come in late, but I love you. Joanne Glass, you know I love you too, honey. And let's see here. Oh, can't forget about Henry. I'm just scrolling up just a little bit, guys, just to make sure I don't miss nobody. Josh, buddy, here we go. Thank you. Scott M. Let's see. Josh is going to be doing experiments too, so guys, catch that too, just in case you
Mm-hmm.
forgot. Let's see. I wish I could pronounce his name. Oblis. He did ask a question. Why do you think government covers the Sasquatch up? You got an answer
Same
for that,
reason
Rick?
the reason they cover it up because it'd be mass hysteria
You think so?
and billions and trillions of dollars would be involved in that. The government would no longer get.
Yep.
Politicians are money hungry.
Well, let's put it this way. There's several reasons for that. Several reasons. And we'll probably
Mm-hmm.
do another show of that coming up pretty soon. Guys, right now all the shows is gonna be lined up. You can expect this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. You're gonna see some lives and reports of what's going on up there. Probably that'll be talked about probably for about a week. And then it's probably going to go into, I'm going to do some interviews, and that's when we'll start doing some more discussions that we love to do. Anyways, I've got some people coming up. I've already contacted them probably about the middle of March. Let's see, March, April, May. I'm sorry, May. And probably about the middle of that, we're going to get into some more interviews and stuff. So we've got an exciting time for us. This is Bigfoot season. Guys, get out in the woods, find your evidence. If you can't find it, talk to us. We'll try to help you out finding it. And let's go have fun this year. So y'all
Yep.
ready? Let's go. All right. We're going to get out of here, guys. Before we do, don't forget. All right. Buckeye Cryptid Society Bigfoot Research. Connect with Josh if you got any kind of questions about the campouts, especially the one in October or any one of them. Yeah, send him an email or get in touch with him on Facebook. He'll help you out. And don't forget, now I'm still doing this, guys, and I don't know if you guys know, but I'm going to do this. Sasquatch Unredacted. They was on the other show the other night with Flat Rock. Fantastic show. Flat Rock done another fantastic job. It's always a pleasure and always fun to listen to. If you happen to miss it, go back and watch that show in particular. Flat Rock is a great guy. All right. Now, the Sasquatch Unredacted is made up of a team from Johnny Two Bears, the Sasquatch Encounter Brigade. Go over and hook up with him. So like and subscribe, guys. And when you do, hit all notifications so they can get you. All right. The second half of that team, or the first half, whichever one they want to look at it, is BFFG, Bigfoot Research. That's my boy, Richard Farabee. Go over and catch him. He does a lot of good walking around videos that I love because I get to see some scenery that I don't normally get to see. And he does very good research. So, guys, get over and check him out. He does a good job. He done a great job with Flat Rock the other day. I got to tell him that. All right. Oldbear's Den of Bigfoot. If you don't know or haven't known about it now, get over there and subscribe to this channel. Oldbear's Den of Bigfoot. That's the one you're looking at right there in the green. Y'all go over and check him out and subscribe. You're going to love it. I won't steer you wrong. And of course, I'm begging for mercy on this one. Dirt Road Bigfoot. That is us with Waylon and Icebox. Waylon gets to pop on here every chance he gets. He's just not been available. He's been really, really busy here lately. But I look for him to come back here pretty soon. But that's me and Waylon. Y'all come and check us out. Like and subscribe if you can. We'd appreciate it. We'd love you guys. And we'd love to have you and have some good conversations. All right. Let's see if there's anybody else, anything. Y'all are welcome. And thank y'all for coming to see us. But y'all stay tuned. Y'all come back and see us. Man, we're going to get out.
All right, bud.
All right, guys. Y'all take care and y'all be careful. And we'll see y'all Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
See you guys.